Little Bear showing some strength. And that was all off the double proxy, speaking of, by the way. And SCV's going on the map. All off the double proxy. He proxied a barracks halfway across the map and then a factory outside his front door. Double expanded off of that. So at the very least, you have to know he's decisive. Okay. A very decisive play out of Cuddle Bear. Every move he made felt like he had committed to it in a split second. puCK, on the other hand, not so much. So we'll see if that ends up being a factor again. Alright. Well, this is the standard. As we're building a barracks in a next to almost seemingly random location. I don't know if there's enough room for a tech lab there right now, but you can always lift it. Now, it is 2 gas to follow it up. puCK, once again, he had a nearly impeccable defense of the proxy last time. This looks like it'll be different. He's building a Marine. This is Reactor Cyclone proxy. I saw actually questions on why, while puCK scouted the Tech Lab barracks in the last match for Concussive Shell Marauder, how he knew there was a factory without seeing it. His probe had scouted the base, no factory there. Well, actually, there's another build that Maru used to a failure against SOS. But 90% of the time, Concussive Shell Marauder means you're proxying a factory for Cyclones as well, because you can concussive a unit, slow it down, and then that allows the Cyclone to kill it. Good combo. Maru actually did a 2-Rax version, where he just got another proxy Rax, and he's like, surprise, it's more Marauders, but actually gets countered by the same things the Cyclone does, and Marauders can't be repaired. So that's a real gotcha build. Alright. The Rax being floated. puCK now, well, he knows, oh, here we go. Weak Terrans build buildings in their base. Everybody knows that. We got a strong Terran and Cuddle Bear. The Marine coming back to kill the probe, which does give away that this is very likely. Well, on seeing that the barracks is floating into the base, puCK has a very good idea of what this is. Now, you might not know about the kicker, which is the Starport. A medevac coming in, and that can allow you to circumvent the shield batteries entirely. The Robo is just now finishing. Oh, the pylon is exposed. The Stalker's out of position. He's going to have to use some energy to reshield that. He does. That drains an entire battery. Cuddle Bear. Adding on the depots and the medevac. That's going to be the decider here. He hasn't pulled SCVs, so every shot on these clones is dangerous. Oh, I love this. He's going to drop the Hellions in the main, while at the same time pushing the front to draw the Stalkers out of position. A 2-pronged Terran play. Oh, that's really smart. And the barracks also giving him vision on exactly where he can drop, where the units are, stuff like that. Does he even bother? Oh, puCK. He's gonna realize at the very last second. The probe comes out. He's like, okay, wait a second. Does he pick up the... Oh, he gets it barely. The pickups are there. Only, well, 4 probes so far. Not quite what he was looking for. 4 probes, and what happened at the front? He lost both clones to a single immortal. It has 3 kills. So, this did not go well. This went very badly. 4 probes for 4 Hellions and a medevac. And then nothing for 2 Cyclones and a Marine. So, yeah, this is way worse than last game. Somehow, he defended it even more strongly. Last game, at least, he lost, like, an Immortal, maybe a Stalker, a few probes, like... Oh, the Immortal just scouts this. He's like, wait a second. You don't belong here. No cloak for you. The Banshee has no clothes. Five racks is the follow-up. Still a double CC play. So decisive out of Cuddle Bear. I love it. Now, this time I think puCK will feel confident. Get the Prism, get the Immortals in the Prism, and go ruin his day. That's what I think he should do. The Banshee does come in. Is this out of battery range? Yes. This is actually super annoying. He's not going to kill much, but he does drag it back for a moment. And that gives him more time for his 5 racks to come online. He has a starport on the other side of the map. The Stalkers, already suspecting this would be the case with the Liberator. It'll be pushed back. Can it actually? I think it can hide at the very back. I've had this situation before. It's really annoying. So now he's tied some Stalkers back at the base. Puts the Immortals in the Prism. I don't know if he'll attack with the rest of the army at this point. He has to... Too much is anchored at home, unfortunately. The Observer sees all. Honestly, the 2 Immortals can beat 1 tank and 4 Marines. Just drop on the tank, and then... Stim has started, but will it finish? Immortals are coming in. They do approximately infinity damage to Tech Labs. Unfortunately, 6 probes being lost on the other side. The Banshee's coming back. He did lose the Tech Lab on the factory, but the Tech Lab on the barracks, the important one, is being maintained. Oh my god. A Stalker goes down. The Liberator getting some nice kills, and with the kill on that Stalker, it looks like it will survive. So puCK, not quite getting the counter damage he wanted, and taking some at home. Now he's down to 35 probes. Charge is on the way. Don't even... 2 gases. That's all you ever need. That's all you has to have. He's only mining with 4 total in gas right now. You don't need much gas for charge mounts. Fun fact. But will Cuddle Bear... He's going to have Stim. No upgrades. But... Is there enough to defend this? Charge is 10 seconds out. Stim is done. He's right at the front door. Will the boys be pulled quickly enough to... No, absolutely not. Guardian Shield, very helpful. He's going to drop on top of the tank. No Combat Shield. No Medivacs. Where did the Warp Prism go? He killed the Prism. Well, that makes this awkward. Banshee coming in, trying to do some damage. The Liberator trying to do the same thing. Oh my god. The Liberator actually slips by because the pylon was in the way. Will he get any more probe kills? No, it'll just take a pot shot at the Stalker. So, on killing that War Prism, he killed the line of attack. The Banshee and the Liberator are gone now. Cuddle Bear, he did lose 14 SCVs. He did have to pull the boys, but we're in kind of the same scenario as the last game, where Cuddle Bear is going to have quicker upgrades. He's going to have 3 CCs. He's not in as great a position economically, but he's survived to get to Medivacs, to get Combat Shield. He'll probably survive to get 1-1 unless this attack just barrels across the map right now. He needs another Prism if he's going to attack. He doesn't have one. I mean, I guess you can attack without the Prism, but then you don't have another round or 2 of Warpins. Scan sees the army. He's going to click and be like, oh, no upgrades? At least I'm close. Little does he know he's actually ahead, Cuddle Bear, in upgrades. Well, he might know, but how many gates are there? 5 plus 4 equals 9. Don't question my counting skills. This is a little awkward. I'm not, like, both armies could win this fight right now. It just depends on if the tanks are sieged up, if the Widow Mines connect, if Guardian Shield is on point, Force Fields, all that. But with 1-1 done, the Terran army has gained significant strength here. Those charge lots, punched the wrong ticket there. Remember, this is just the second of 4 matches today. 4 best of 5s in round 2. As I'm trying to get back and say the other best of 5s, but we'll find them. You know what? We got, I think it's Neeb versus Jardozer, and then Future versus True. That should be really good, too. True playing TVZ is always entertaining, at the very least. Wasn't there a Dark Shrine at some point? I think he canceled it. Yeah, I think it was scouted and he canceled it. But 2-2 is on the way. Now, that's going to be advantage. When you have even supplies and charge, like, if you're going to play this brute force gateway unit style, you got to at least be even on upgrades and ideally ahead. Unless you're Has, in which case math doesn't matter anymore. Because you're trying to trade with Terran Bio, and that's some of the most effective units in the game. You have medevacs to heal them. They fire incredibly quickly. So if you're not able to survive some initial volleys with enough units, then you're dead. A scan comes out, going to see no gas at the natural. There is gas coming up at the 3rd, but this should be a giveaway. This is a very heavy charge lot style. No 2-2 started yet, but he's gone really heavy on the libs, and he's getting ghosts. So Cuddle Bear understands how to counter it. A scan will see the gas at the 3rd. I don't know if he clicked and saw how much was remaining. Oh no, he had everything sieged up. There's still a lot of Widow Mines and ghosts. A Liberator kind of gets caught astray. The upgrades are even right now. The charge lot's trying to close the distance. There's not that much energy for force field, but a round of slicing force fields across the front could definitely make the difference. How many Widow Mines on the field? We got 8. 2 ghosts, 2 Liberators, building 2 at a time. He's got 5 medevacs overhead. puCK is lurking. He's almost got 2-2 done. He only has 50 probes, so there's very little economy here. I mean, there's enough for charge lots, right? The classic. And with 2-2, is he just going to try to bring the hammer down? Will Cuddle Bear be ready? He just started his 2-2. The charge lots are lining up for an attack. He's going to warp in a few more, but here we go. The Widow Mine's not burrowed to start the fight. He really needs to get those down and where they won't actually kill his own units, but that might not be the case. He's trying to work through the left side. The Liberator actually survives. The Sentry kills it. The Bio won the fight to the north, though. Cuddle Bear, these cost-effective units, but the Widow Mines have already fired. Another round of charge lots is coming in. 2 Liberators going to change the equation slightly. He's going to blink to the side. EMPs come through. He EMPs a couple of his own medevacs, unfortunately. The orbital! The orbital! Do you even left? He does. Trying to target down another good EMP. The stutter step back. puCK dropping in supply. Another round of charge lots could turn the tides. Still a long way off getting 2-2 here for Cuddle Bear. Three Liberators at a time. Those Liberators, I mean, you have to have enough anti-air. The Liberators start chipping away every time these fights happen over and over. The Liberators, if they're not killed, more and more damage. I know that's how units work, but exponentially so, because you have to spend Stalkers are not fighting units. You don't really want Stalkers that much in this unit composition. You don't want to spend money on warping them in again. But he has to if the Liberators keep being produced. The Widow Mines keep recharging. If 2-2 finishes for Cuddle Bear, he's in a great spot. Widow Mines connecting, but 4 of them do fire. He will retreat them to the back line. Alright, EMPs, but the Ghosts in front. They will be killed off right at the start. The Widow Mines, Liberators in the back really helping out. 2-2 closing. He's going to have another Liberator. Those upgrades so important. These fights are about even now, and puCK is up by 2 upgrades. 8 SCVs went down kind of incidentally in that fight, or maybe he had some charge lots somewhere? I don't think so. So since these fights are even, with puCK a 2 upgrade advantage, what happens when the upgrades are even? Not great things for the Protoss, I'll tell you that. So Cuddle Bear loses some SCVs, but he doesn't quite need a 4th base yet to compete with puCK, especially if he's able to do damage on the opposite side. A scan sees puCK kind of waffling about whether or not he's going to attack. +3 armor is on the way. The drop, there's no defense. There, Warpins, he's using every Warpin at the front. This drop, doing a great job, going straight for the probes, and puCK doesn't have that many to lose. A recall comes out, bringing just Stalkers back, but Cuddle Bear is out of there. This is getting dicier and dicier. Where's the storm? Maybe Disruptors, Colossi, splash damage of any kind. The Liberators I mean, not the Liberators. The Archons, though, like, they're a soft splash. They're not a tsunami. They're a gentle... They're a water balloon. Cuddle Bear now, when the Terran is on offense and dropping, well, this drop will get taken out, but puck down. Are we doing it again? What is wrong with you people? A base trade. Wait, puck didn't know this was a base. He just used the recall. He's completely out of position. There are 2 disruptors on the way. The Liberator going to work on probes. The Natural is being ripped to shreds. Deja vu. The 3rd is gone for Cuddle Bear. He's retreated to the high ground. This is still a deadly army. It should be able to break up. A disruptor kills just 2 Widow Mines. That's not the end of the world yet. Tries to throw a curveball in. Good hit. Gonna try to retreat. If he can get another couple disruptor shots, that might be able to turn the tides. The Terran working through the base. The wall is shut. The way is shut. You're not getting into the main. So both players able to stabilize a little bit better, sacrificing Marines. Another disruptor on the way, but that's a dream. Cuddle Bear gonna re-land one of his orbital commands at the 3rd. Maybe get some mining. 29 to 35 SCVs. Oh, there's another disruptor shot. He whiffs it high and outside. Another shot. Tries to bring it through. Finds nothing. He's almost struck out. The disruptor's being chased down. But the rest of the units are coming back. puCK still ahead on supply. He's gonna lose his disruptors and his production, though. There's 7 Liberators on the field. That's scary. That's very scary. But these Liberators, he can blink on them right now. The Guardian Shield coming in. Oh, and they're unsieged. He gets 1. He gets 2. The Liberator's in position at the top. Cuddle Bear barely mining. He has just a handful of SCVs. Oh, these units are so badly bruised. This is not where he wants them to be. He wants to try to get the ghost out. He picks up. Does he target the right medevacs? Yeah. Oh, wait. He gets 1. The Liberators siege up. This isn't over yet. 4 Liberators with a couple ghosts underneath. puCK still has 29 probes. Cuddle Bear is still mining as well. Storm is on the way. But he has to rebuild gateways because he has no production. And all the gates are right over here. The Blake Stalkers get behind, unfortunately. There's still a few Stalkers. Still a few Stalkers. Cuddle Bear is pinned. The Storm, though. Like... And this time, it's 2-3 upgrades. The Terran does not have an advantage. puCK has stabilized. Whereas Cuddle Bear lost the brunt of his army. Oh my god. Triggers the Baryon and Immortal. This time, advantage goes to the Protoss. More ghosts being built. Does he have he's rebuilding medevacs and Liberators. A scan shows the army. Oh, he sees a High Templar. He is building a ghost. The income precious low. Trying to escape. He's pinned back here. Oh, that's a lot of important units in the medevacs. He's got 3 ghosts in those medevacs. Terran does not have recall. Get on it, Blizzard! The storm. The calm before the storm. As puCK, I think, is confident if he just holds on. He thinks he's done enough damage. Is he right? Time will tell. Because Cuddle Bear is mining. Well, a little bit less now that this Zealot is here. I feel like he could be sending out a few more Zealots, but it's really hard to judge right now. Cuddle Bear, I mean, the units that Cuddle Bear has are good. Unfortunately, 3 out of 4 ghosts are in medevacs that are in limbo right now, in purgatory. The chances that those ghosts will be able to unload and get their spells off is up for debate right now. An observer sees this. Did he notice that? A scan. He sees an opportunity. He's gonna try to use the Liberator. Oh, he comes in. He dropped the ghost. EMP. He nails the EMP on. But the Liberator's going to work. The Stalkers, their shields are down. Oh my god. He picks up again. He survives. The ghost hit squad. Mission impossible. They survive. puCK now down in supply. Cuddle Bear making huge moves, but the 3rd base, there is Storm. He needs... Oh, there goes the orbital. He looks at it and takes it down, but EMP, feedback on the ghost. Insta-kill. That was an important ghost. That was the only ghost that isn't in a medevac with 56 HP. Oh my god. He gets out! He gets out! The ghosts! They survive. Cuddlebear has to attack. He only has one base mining. He needs to get those ghosts into the fray. He needs to get them in a medevac. Without the EMPs, puCK surely wins. But with EMPs, it's much, much, much closer. Oh, the storm? Just... Oh. He's trying not to get feedbacked. Oh, the EMPs! He throws one! He misses the mark! There are still storms! But the Widowmine's connecting. The stutter step back. Nearly impeccable. Incredible storm on the front side of the army. That may have turned the tides here. puCK still is building. He's got an economy. There's only one orbital left. There are no ghosts. Oh, there's one ghost. There's one ghost. Oh, it needs to do so much here. I think even if he EMPs, there might still be a storm. No, that's not true. The ghost. The ghost from the side. puCK can't see that ghost. Oh, does he throw it? He hits! He hits the EMP! The Archons are low! There's no energy left on the Templar. There's a Liberator at home. There's a lot of Templar with Storm. But these units can't pursue. 6 probes went down, bringing him back to 38. It's still puCK, like, it's puCK's game to lose, I would say. He has the economy. He still has so many Templar. But these ghosts. Special operative, right? And, like, we're one storm away from the tide being completely shifted. puCK, as long as he splits his Templar, it's going to be so difficult for Cuddlebear to find an opportunity. Oh, no, not again. Not 2 times in one game. I can't handle this. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. And we're race trading again. Now, I don't know if puCK will agree to this. Like, are we going to see a recall? Well, if he kills the orbital, there are no orbitals left. And that is nearly checkmate. He just needs to get the storms. The Marauders go forward. They'll weather the storm. That ghost! It's so dangerous to leave the ghost out there. There's still a couple storms. Oh my god, the ghost lives. The boys! The boys! The dangerous game! He's not rebuilt his base and is being revealed. Another storm. Doesn't even have the units. Another storm, but he storms his own summits. Now, wait a second, where's puCK's army? Oh, he needs that ghost so bad. Where's the EMP? The EMP, he lands it, but doesn't matter. GG, WP, and 24 minutes and almost 2 base trades later, puCK ties up the series 1-1. The ghost, though, that game, puCK, still a very solid defense early. But the mid-game almost all went to Cuddlebear. It was just puCK's momentum. I don't know. Like that, there's no way to be like, this is a mistake. And we're going right into game 3, best of 5.